No, I want to thank you. No, Cancer, I want to thank you. I know that you're always expressing your gratitude and your thankfulness to me, but I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart, Cancer, for being so supportive and so loving for your funny Armenian guy. Yeah, I woke up this morning. I mean, it's a Sunday, and I was like, I know that there is some channeled messages for my Cancer. Just gonna fix my mustache right now. I know you gotta message me a question. You know, Cancer, I love having those deep, spiritual, godly, prophetic messages with you. There's something about your readings, Cancer. Yeah, right? Like recently, it's been just like one after another, you know? And I think that, it's because you have been so humble and you have been processing and going through your pain and your situations in such a way, like your heartbreak and separation, such a humble way. You've taken ownership and responsibility to change your life and to heal your heart. So there is something that you'll be prepared for. And I'm here to serve and I'm here to slay, baby. Yes. Okay, sounds great. So I'm just gonna get into the reading for you now, Cancer. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. I love you too. I love you too, Cancer. Yes, let me know if you need anything, okay? All right. Cancer, how you doing, my cutie patootie? Welcome to your reading from April 15 to May 15. And Cancer, this reading is going to be much more in depth for you in terms of seeing what is it that you need to know about the upcoming month, the next 30 days for you. I do get this sense of here of you being prepared for something really big for the summertime. And there has been some situations that were like almost out of your control. Out of your control, and you have learned to let go and just like let the universe handle it. Let the divine handle these certain situations in your life. We're gonna see what this is about, my dear Cancer. And this is a downloaded message that I woke up this morning, and I almost have it in my heart. I'm just gonna go also with the cards as well and deliver them for you. So we're gonna take a look at the past, the mostly present moment, and I'm gonna also focus on what's coming in for you in the next 30 days. What is it that you can anticipate? What are the things that you will need to let go of, most importantly? And then some hidden truth oracle messages and some angel messages. So, my dear Cancer, I do strongly feel like here there is a major decision that you have been juggling between. You might have some financial responsibilities. I do get this sense of you wanting to make sense of a specific situation here. Just gotta trust your intuition. I think that you are in a place, or you have been in a place where you were feeling quite trapped, Eight of Swords, just not knowing which direction to go to. There has been some trust issues with somebody here. Your main challenge that's coming up for you is the King of Wands. You could have dealt with the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. I'm getting here somebody here, this is a main challenge or an overall energy that you're dealing with. Somebody here was probably not being honest with you. I think someone here might have been hiding things from you, and you try to save this person, you try to fix them, you try to put your beautiful whole heart into this, or trying to like help them heal. We're gonna find out to see what this is about. Excuse me. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot here. The Chariot here is Cancerian energy. I mean, your readings are so spiritual that it always shows up, literally. You always showed up in here. You are gaining a major clarity here of which direction you're going to go to. You know, what's beautiful about the Chariot, and this is your card. This is your card in tarot. The Chariot here is somebody who is a spiritual person. The crescent moons represent your intuition. This blue veil represents your divine protection. You moving forward with the wheels also shows you moving forward to the future, and leaving the city behind. It means that the time has come for you to leave that past behind you because it's not serving you anymore. You have had people falling out of your life left and right due to the fact that this new version of you that's being created, that you have been like almost in an incubation period, purging. Some parts of you were dying as well, and some people are now going to be able to come with this new version of you, and that's not on you. It's just that some people need to really learn and take ownership and responsibility for their part in your life. They painted you to be kind of the villain in their life or in their story, but for some people, I can't even comprehend how somebody could ever paint the Cancer to be the villain in their life. I mean, if anything, you're one of the most caring, family oriented signs, and my Venus is in Cancer. I'm a quadruple Leo, And when it comes to love and family relationships, that's how we know it. We're very, very dedicated and invested to it. So you're headed towards a new direction for, that's coming in for you. You have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries here, somebody here. There could be some sort of an age difference between the two of you. I do get a sense of here if there has been any separation for some of you. This is not going to resonate with everyone, but I feel like that if there has been any kind of separation, excuse me, between the two of you, between you and another person, throat chakra, maybe there has been silence, or somebody here has always been trying to communicate with you and they've been holding back. You could have dealt with somebody who has some pride issues. There also could have been some sort of third-party situation involved, and they're feeling shameful and they're feeling remorseful and guilty to come forward and to communicate the truth. We're gonna find out more. So moving forward, my dear Cancer here, the decision here that I was seeing here you were juggling about has to do a lot with your finances. Some of you have been working on a project, or you have maybe 2 jobs, you are trying to, get promoted. I do see you are making a very major decision here. If you're at a job or if you're at a place where you're, this could be a relationship too. Also, this can apply to either a relationship or a job. If you are in a place where you don't feel completely satisfied or you're wanting to take this to the next level, you already have built a lot with the 7 of Pentacles here. There is a history, there is a legacy that you have built so far, and I think that you have been thinking about, okay, what is next? What am I gonna do? And of course, there is currently a lot going on in the world. You can see that these ships in the background, they're like going up and down, and then you might be wanting to save your finances. There is a strong sense of here financial management, stability. And one of the things that I want to mention here is that, as a genuine advice, money and finances, those are just energy frequencies. It's not something, it's a vibration, and I want you to tap into that faith, into that belief. Let God handle the rest of your finances. Let God handle the rest of what's going on in your life, because there is a major decision here that you're going to make, and it's going to be crowned with success. A lot of you are also having a major transformation in your love life when it comes to the Death card here and then the 4 of Wands. Some of you could be married. This is a very, very specific small number of Cancers here. You could be wanting to divorce with somebody or disconnect from somebody. I'm getting here with a Death card here and then the 4 of Wands. I think for some of you have been in a connection that's just like, it's not fulfilling you anymore. This is not for everyone. This is a very, very specific message. For somebody, there might have been some arguments here. You see the 5 of Wands here. This also talks about how the differences opinions. You see there's 5 people here dressed up in different outfits, and I think that somebody here misunderstood you. Somebody here did not want to accept your side of the story, and that's why there's going to be some of you might want to consider to separate from this person. One of the things that I see here, my dear Pisces, is that you're looking back into your inner childhood here, and you're healing things for yourself. This is the message that I'm intuitively picking up. This is you, my dear Cancer. Queen of Cups here, and her emotions, she's the only one that has the lead on top of the cup. It means that in the present moment, you are doing a lot of purging, emotional cleansing, a lot of just, letting go ceremonies. And your recent messages also, my dear Cancer, have been about let go and let God. If you have been on the channel for some time, you already know that's like your story. And then if you're new, welcome. I'm sure this is going to resonate with a lot of you, that you have been put in this position before the universe, before the divine, before God. It's like you have fought so many battles, so many bloody battles, Cancer. And a lot of you have been just so tired and exhausted. And that's why I feel like the universe is like stepping and saying, Cancer, move over. I got this. I'm going to take care of this. And I'm getting goosebumps again. I don't know what's going on with this reading. Damn, my whole body is like literally getting goosebumps. The universe is like stepping in saying, move over, Cancer. I got you. I got your back. You just rest. You've been just fighting battles on and on. Relationships, money, family, commitments. maybe at your job also. So what you're doing right now is that you've been looking a lot with your inner child or your younger self. For many of you, you're realizing that things that have been subconsciously bothering you, certain beliefs, you've been staying up late at night and contemplating and thinking about specific situations. There was a separation and a breakup that happened for many of you that caused this headache, that caused you to feel disheartened, not just headache, but disheartened. It affected you on a day-to-day basis here. So, you have a lot of questions, Cancer. There's a lot of questions that I'm getting here surrounding with a specific person. I think there must have been some sort of a disruptive conversation. Somebody here was very competitive. I'm getting could be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, could have been fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Could have been an earth sign, also Capricorn. So I do strongly feel like here that there was a fight or like an aggressive behavior against you or towards you because of some differences, like opinion of differences, or this person might have been involved with another person and you confronted them kindly. You tried to have a conversation about it and they were not willing to cooperate. So this is something that you're going to gain more clarity. Let's clarify the high priestess here. I'm going to clarify the high priestess. What is this that your intuition is guiding you? What kind of a truth? 11:11 on the clock as I'm saying this. What kind of a truth is it being revealed to you that you're going to discover? So also number 222 can have a very significant meaning for many of you. So let's talk about the high priestess. It's a very spiritual energy here. The high priestess knows a lot. So I think your subconscious mind is revealing a lot of things for you. There is a lot of things that are coming to the surface for many of you. And also the full moon. How was the full moon for you guys? Let me know how it went for you, because on April 12th, which was yesterday, the full moon happened. And it was called the pink full moon, and I did a ritual. I got a bottle of water here. I opened the bottle of water and then I enchanted. I did a lot of affirmations. By the way, this is a manifestation technique too. I did a lot of affirmations in it. I spoke words to it because water is the easiest programmable thing that you can program. It listens to you. It hears you. And even if you do I'm sure many of you know about this. And so I let it sit under the full moon for overnight. And then I woke up the next morning and then I drank the whole thing, enchanting the same affirmations as a double confirmation. And I already drank. This is a different water bottle. But basically it's powerful. Water is your sign, of course, as a Cancer, so it's very powerful. You're somebody that it's very easy for you to manifest when you really set your intentions with it and work with water. So your intuition here is clarified. The high priestess is clarified by the sun, the devil, and then the king of wands. I'm strongly getting here, for many of you could have like strong Leo in your birth chart. You could be a Leo rising, Venus, moon. So something here that was toxic between you and another person is being revealed and coming to an end. I think that you might have dealt with somebody who was a little bit self-absorbed. Someone here was maybe acting a little bit, I'm going to be honest with you, just to say this, take it with don't shoot the messenger, my dear Cancer. But somebody here was being a little bit too narcissistic. Someone here was just a little too self-absorbed, and they had to have some sort of a crisis in their life to learn the lesson here. You could be dealing strongly with the Leo also, but with the devil in reverse, something here that your intuition has been guiding you, the reason why the separation happened. You see the crescent moon, the new moon, because there was something here toxic. I'm getting attachment issues here, compulsive behavior, addiction, sex, compulsive sex and compulsive substance abuse, things that were just like very detrimental. And maybe this is something that this person had been doing with the King of Wands, and King of Wands is actually here twice, by the way. So somebody here who was also could have been quite dominating. I'm getting a manipulative energy also. Whatever this person did, I do strongly feel like here that there was a lot of control over you. You were limited. You were silenced. You were silenced of not to speak your truth. You held it inside of you for such a long time. And this is something that your intuition is guiding you. You're gonna reveal some truth about this person. Now, What I do strongly feel like here for many of you, the Wheel of Fortune here, there's a major cycle that's closing up, and this is literally God telling you, let me handle the rest, Cancer. Let me do the rest. Now you're gonna reap the rewards of your patience, of your healing journey. The Wheel of Fortune is one of the most positive cards in positive energies in tarot, and it's a lesson that a person learns, and then they get the permission from the spirit guides, the universe, to move to the next stage in their life. And I think that's where you're headed. That's where many of you are headed towards with the Wheel of Fortune here. And also fortune here is exactly what it means. It means fortune. It means financial success here as well. I want to clarify more about the challenge here. Let's talk about the situation that the universe is going to handle, or this person that the universe is going to handle. I think, there is a time when the divine wants a person to evolve spiritually, and they may use some strong individuals like you to heal somebody. Like you were a lesson in somebody else's life, because maybe this person is someone who repeated the same patterns with other people, and then they come across you, and then they had to learn their major lesson here. So 10 of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. So one of the reasons why this has been a major challenge for you to deal with this person, and you have learned to let go and let God, and let God handle the rest, is because there was some sort of a third-party situation involved with this person. I'm getting here somebody who was a little bit deceptive. Could have been another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And also, respectfully, I do want to mention something, my dear Cancer, is that, third parties can mean somebody who is working too much. Somebody who is doing something too much and they don't have the time to be with you. It could also mean a person, it could be a job. But I do get the sense of here someone who had some commitment issues, lack of commitment. Strong fire sign energy here also. This person could act like a fire sign, and that's the reason why you have been having a little bit of a hard time of letting go of somebody. You have had this major vision. You're a visionary, Cancer. You're very prophetic. You're very gifted. God has given you so many beautiful gifts within you to heal humanity and people. And maybe there were times when you just were so much fixated on this one person, trying to heal them. And this is somebody that might have hindered you from your progress and your growth. And you've been doing so much inner work within yourself. I'm hearing meditation, breath work, spirituality, esoteric knowledge. You doing a lot of going on walks for yourself, by yourself, connecting more with the divine, having those internal dialogues and conversations with the divine. And the 10 of Swords here it's been painful, and you have had this betrayal, because the 10 of Swords in the original tarot also shows someone who is on the ground and the 10 swords on their back. So you have been in this place of one major separation, breakup, one major obstacle after another, but then you also have been going through your breakthrough. Now I'm gonna say this here right now, and this is gonna resonate with many of you. That's what I'm picking up. This is for a large population of Cancers. Cancer, because you have been able to let go and let God handle the rest and handle certain individuals and certain situations, you have no idea how much breakthrough you have been having. You have no idea how much God has literally saved you from certain troubles and situations. If certain people were removed out of your life and things just didn't work out, it's because it was a protection and a redirection from the divine. Because some people were literally going to be very detrimental to your goals and to the evolution of your soul. So you have been doing the right thing by wanting to save somebody and heal someone, but I think it's also been at the cost of your stress, at the cost of, sacrificing your own success here. So over the next 3 months, over 30 days, I do get here, there is something here that's going to be headed towards your way with the 8 of Wands and then the Empress here. I do get this sense of you attracting people into your life who are going to be very nurturing. I'm getting text messages, communication, people who are very much connected with the divine. I'm getting you creating a community or getting connected with a very spiritual community that's going to help you elevate. There is a major theme here for you of unleashing your inner gifts. There is something about your spiritual gifts that you need to let them come forward. A lot of you have been hiding those gifts. You can't just, Cancer, sweetie, cutie patootie. You can't just go and hide those talents, because the divine has put them in you for a reason. The book that you have been wanting to write, it's time to get on it. The music that you have been thinking about releasing and writing the lyrics, it's about time. The artwork that you want to create, whether that's painting, drawing, animation, graphic design, to tell a story, it's about time. The humanitarian services that you want to start, feeding the hungry and helping the hungry and helping people to heal and raising the frequency of the world, it's about time, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the downloads coming in for you. You just let God, let the universe handle them. And then you will see that how the tables are going to turn. You will see how people who doubted you, who try to put you down, who didn't believe in your capacity, Cancer, to come forward with a pen and a paper and to ask you for advice, to ask you, how did you do it, Cancer? Let this comeback of yours be very personal. You owe it to yourself this time, Cancer. Cancer, my cutie patootie, this comeback of yours, you owe it to yourself, especially before your birthday season. And you have the Four of Wands here coming up as a major advice here. And it is also accompanied by the Queen of Wands, the Death card here. What's gotta go, it's gotta go. What's gotta be let go of, it will be let go of. And the universe, God, the divine, will save you from that. You are stepping into your queenhood here. The Death card here, also Scorpio energy. You see this whirl, it looks like a cloud, like a tornado. It's been excruciating, debilitating. It's been quite challenging. But you know, at the end of the day, there is a rebirth that's happening for you. Just like I'm seeing a dragonfly here. Dragonfly is an insect that I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can help me with this in the comments, that they originate from like a aquatic water-based origin, and then they become like a flying insect, right? So that's a metamorphosis. Those are two major different aspects, but I think that that's where you're heading to. You're moving from rags to riches. You're moving from poverty to abundance, because abundance is your birthright. You're moving from being single to attracting your true soulmate here. Everything has been undergoing through a major metamorphosis and a transition into your life. It's about embracing this and just literally allowing the universe to step in. You don't have to lift a finger. You just gotta let go and let it happen. Let's talk about the hidden truth message here. What is the hidden truth message here for my Cancers? I want you. So even though somebody here says that they want you and there is a desire for somebody to connect with you, many people are going to be wanting to be with you. Like I said, they're going to come with a pen and paper and ask you how you did it. But the question here is going to be, you're going to say, do I want you? You have raised your standards, and I'm proud of you, and I'm so happy to see that you're not lowering them. There's deal breakers and there's deal makers, you know. So you are wanted, you are desired, and I think that the ball is going to be in your court this time, whether you want that to happen or not, with a specific person, you know, because there is certain prerequisites here. There were trust issues that needs to be settled right, and you got to trust your intuition. All these questions that you have, you're also somebody that might be seeing a lot of dreams. You know, answers come to you within your dream, and I think that is something that is also the universe guiding you. The angelic message here is Knight of Raphael. It says romantic, dramatic, poetic, and introspective. Committed romantic relationships, being swept off of your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. So you can expect commitment, and I do get the sense of somebody here coming forward with a sense of commitment and humility, wanting to make things work with you as well, and being swept off of your feet. And this is going right back to where it says, I want you here. So this is what I had for you, my dear Cancer. I hope that this reading helped. I'm sending you the biggest hug ever. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one.